Hello, everyone. Tarot Jean on the scene, man. I'm coming in with this new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius energy, and this is rolling in on February 17th. And I think that we've already been feeling this spark of individuality, of freedom. But oh my gosh, even I've been caught up in it. Like, just all these kind of things just opening up and secrets unraveled. Like, remember when we talked about in the Capricorn new moon with all those planets like slamming into Pluto? Oh boy, has it just been big secrets being just revealed everywhere. But then you know what? That's what we got to do. We got to lance the boil. So, what I would say with this new moon solar eclipse, generally with Aquarius, it wants you to embrace your individuality. It wants you to embrace your innovation. It wants you to find new social groups to hang out with. It wants you to find a humanitarian cause to join on to. So it's this, it wants you to be you, be that unique person that you are, but be that within the group. And that is where I think I see a lot of people who have just been really quiet and just trying to chug along. And you know what? They're stepping out now, and they're stepping out bigly. And that just makes me so happy. But what's really, really great about this solar eclipse, it's a new path. It's a new way forward. So I mean, like, people are just going to turn the corner and just whole new life paths, all new friends, all new groups. And then you got Saturn and Neptune at 0 degrees of Aries on February 20th. And it's really hard to predict like what's going to happen with that because you know Neptune always seems kind of like the quiet player. It's like, oh, little Neptune hanging out there wanting to do escapism. And yeah, but you know what? If Neptune doesn't want to do something, it can dissolve anything. So it probably is one of the most powerful planets in our solar system. Even a planet like Saturn that it's conjuncting with, it can it can take whatever Saturn's plans are and just turn it into mush. Just be like, nah, I'm gonna have a glass of wine, gonna hang out with the friends, gonna stay up all night, and I'll get back to you. So it is the great dissolution. But on the other hand, Neptune is the imaginer, the awakener, the bringer of dreams. Like, it can really help you pull out of the ether of those dreams that you want to turn into physical reality. So, with that Saturn standing there, I would say if a new path presents itself to you over the next, especially over the next 30 days, if all of a sudden they're like, go, do this, try that, maybe you should. Maybe it's time to take that risk, the risk you never thought you would ever take. If it presents itself, I say go for it. And they don't even know because, like I said, when they were looking at this Saturn Neptune conjunction, the last time an astrologer could trace it back, it was like 23,000 years. Who knows what was happening then? That was before the Great Flood. Like, yeah, so I don't think we have too much going on for information at that time period. So we're just going to have to see what 0 degrees of creation in Aries looks like. And, this is a cycle that lasts for like 16 years. So with the Neptune being there, Saturn will move into another sign in about 2 years. And we'll get to that then because we've got a lot to get through until that point happens. But this is collective awakening. This is reform. This is people saying, you know what, we've had enough. We're pulling the blinders off. No more dissolution. Now it's time to change. It's time to reimagine systems. It's time to embrace new technologies. What does money look like? Right now we're seeing the hammering of our economy, and that's so we got Uranus and Taurus. And so, will we see a gold standard come back? Is this the end of fiat currency? What does cryptocurrency look like? And a lot of people are just worried that there's no commodities backing it. So, will we get a new currency, some sort of, Bitcoin that is backed by something? We are in for exciting times. We are in for exciting times, and this is just the beginning. So I would say we're going to see the fall of old systems because they're no longer serving us. We're going to see spiritual reawakening. We're going to see people reimagining what their connection to the divine looks like. What does your connection to God look like? So I think we're going to look at relationships with a purpose. And I think the next month, just with these two aspects alone coming in, I think are going to be quite amazing. And, well, if you want to know how that all works out for you, you can always catch me at lunapaths.com and drop me a line. Let me know what kind of experiences you've been experiencing because I've definitely been having my own awakening. And I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching my videos. And, well, you can come check me out at lunapaths.com and enjoy your day, my friends. Enjoy your day.